What I'm going to tell you happened to some relatives on my father's side. They lived in a house that, at first, belonged to us, and what happened there was truly terrifying. There were 6 people living in the home, 2 small children, both under 6 years old, and another child who was just over 2. The rest were 2 adult women and 2 adult men. It started with sounds. They would hear footsteps moving down the hallways. They also heard loud knocks on the windows. At first, it happened mostly at night, but as time went on, the paranormal activity became bolder. The sounds didn't stay in the dark anymore, they happened during the day too. That alone would be frightening, but what came next really made their hair stand on end. After a few days, the events became more visible. They started seeing shadows, as if there were 2 people standing in the house. Then the evil presence made itself known even more clearly, because they claimed that it possessed a woman who lived there, and, worse, it also possessed the 2-year-old baby every day. During the possession, the child would become completely still, unable to move or respond. He would be drenched in sweat, like he couldn't breathe or fight back. The other adults tried to wake him, to pull him out of it, but it was impossible, because it was something they recognized as a possession. It lasted several minutes each time. Finally, when the presence left the child's body, and also left the woman, both of them would fade out of that trance. Immediately afterward, they were able to wake up, but when they did, they didn't know what had happened. Their minds felt blank, as if the minutes had been erased. This happened again and again, day after day. It became unbearable. They were desperate, so they even went to see witches and so-called spiritual workers, hoping someone could tell them whether they'd been cursed. But nothing made sense. Nothing offered clear answers. And possession wasn't the only thing. They said these entities didn't just stay in the house. They followed them to different places. Later, they even claimed they saw the shadows sitting on the bus with them, but only the people affected could see it. The fear and desperation kept growing, so they went to a church and asked for help. They said that when they entered the church, the priest immediately felt a chill, like he could sense the evil that was stalking them. The priest finally attended to them and gave them a special candle or oil, something they would use as part of protection and prayer. He told them that every day they had to pray with the candle lit. He also blessed the house. He warned them, if anything knocked at the door or windows, they were not to turn toward it, under no circumstances open up. During their prayers, the knocking began again, hard and fast. The sound came from the window. The adults, despite being terrified, looked, and through the glass they saw the shadow, making gestures, as if signaling that they should come closer. Even with fear in their bodies, they asked what it wanted. The shadow pointed toward the 2-year-old baby, and then, in a way they understood, it signaled that someone had offered its soul, that it was coming for him. It was horrifying. How could someone offer the soul of a creature that young? Or maybe it wasn't offering anything at all. Maybe it was the demon trying to trick them. But after continuous prayers, the shadows stopped being able to enter the house. The insistence, the knocking, and the attempts to reach them slowly faded away. And to this day, they say the evil presence no longer comes in like it did before.